Slim 400 is the name on the vine. The shocker story is he's been shot 10 times. But one question on someone's mind could be, is he dead or alive? Anyone could ask that. Welcome to Black Social TV. Click subscribe and that bell for the notifications as for the updates on the go. Now, it's very important that we get the reactions and thoughts from the people on the street. This makes me feel like getting a plane to California and I land in there with the mic and my camera person and we get the reactions from the people. But for now, I have the reactions offline. And what do the people think? How do they react? What happened? What's the real story? What do they think? Slim 400, obviously, getting down to road guy here on social media. He says the coloureds love the ghetto. Maybe reparations will help. Now, and one applehead on social media says, are whites naturally racist? Oh, is it an acquired social skill? Okay, I don't know how this lies with Slim 400's shooting, but these are the people thoughts of social media. And one brother Shanti says, brother Cape, is this why he took a knee? Okay, whatever that means. Anyway, I'm slow at that. Fred Gavin says, guess they are going to riot on the streets, shooting at an armed black man. Oh, the humanity. Oh, that's the right. Those people don't care unless unless the police are involved. Now, a one Shem says, I thought it was Eminem. Oh, okay. This a hot one now. A one Applehead says, it sounds like natural selection is working well in the music business. Okay. You can also be part of this story, all these reactions down in the commentary section. Let me know what you think. What's your thought? What's your reaction on Slim 400's shooting? And obviously, you can also reply to the comments that people will be throwing in the commentary section. Remember to subscribe and click the bell. This right here is Black Social TV, and to bring it to you live is none other than the one and only Dennis the Business. Yeah, right. I wanna make music. It says I shoot myself every time I realize a single. Now, still, Maki says it's news when a rapper isn't shot. Now, I want Melvita Krima says fake news. Who would shoot a rapper? Okay, this one still doesn't believe that Slim 400 has been shot 10 times. Now, one guest on social media says he voted for against the Trump master and look what happened to him. Wantina says, so he was black, a rapper, and got shot. Expect to hear about him receiving every award BET has to offer and later to the family from Obama. Okay, now Tina still has a story here, a point to note. Yes, she says that rappers first get shot or the black people first get shot and they are on BET, they are given all sorts of awards. For example, obviously, Nipsey Hussle was awarded, and we saw all those achievement awards right there being received by the family. But anyway, what Tina is trying to say is we have to preach more of anti-violence, the guns, and all that stuff. But one thing for sure, these things have been preached. It goes back to your personal heart, how you think, how you take your life, and all. That's my opinion. Going forward with the reactions and thoughts. One era Nobla says this guy is famous. Okay, yes, era. One thing I should tell you, Slim 400 is famous. If he wasn't famous, we wouldn't be talking about him. Now, guest says, no, he is just another black welfare recipient and overall gober. Okay, these are the thoughts and reactions of people of social media. Now, a one Linda says, is that all they got to do? Shoot each other, get a job, get a life. Yes, these people do have jobs, and it's just because that's the way they've grown up. That's the way they think. They think that when they take someone's life, that is all. Now, Tina still comes back and says, once you get a face tattoo, your life is basically over. Okay. And one hot boy on social media says, where's Kamala Harris to speak out against black violence? Just a question. I also do not know. Now, Game Time here on social media says that for the case of the game, I'll be checking out these people. It's probably worth more dead anyway. That seems to be a new and thriving industry, dead rapper music and estate business ever since the death of Tupac. Tina still comes back to react and says and replies to Game and says only difference is that Tupac was actually talented. Nowadays, people are so brain dead that they associate any loser who raps and got shot with Tupac. Now, a one homie on social media says, do they really need to say he was rushed to hospital? Yeah, homie, I also do not know. Now, Shukwan says he has been with Jenna. Okay, this one is off head right here. Now, one Boink on social media says, who? While he's probably only on a TMZ star, he never got be the TMZ star Nipsey Hussle was. You can take the rat out of the hood, but you can't take the hood out of the rat. And if you're not black, you're nothing to TMZ. Those are the people's reactions, not my reactions. MB Energy says, these people never learn. Let them all erase each other. They will be saving the world. Okay, I feel that is a comment that is kind of harsh, but obviously we have to go with the people's reactions and thoughts. Now, Watergump says vacuuming was a success. Then one Haywood says, Baha, that nose is wider than a fist. Okay. Duke still says Slim 400, he was famous, isn't he? Isn't he? Well, isn't he? Okay, that's a question to ask anyone out there. Tina still comes back. Nipsey was an unknown as well until he died. That's when the money started rolling in, because this new generation of blacks are brain dead. Whatever or whoever the media says to follow or admire is what they do, like little brainless sheep. Going forward with the social media reactions and thoughts from the people after Slim 400 was shot yesterday 8:30 in Compton 10 times. A one unstart truck on social media says random people never heard of Slim 400. Then Paul Allen still says every nog is a rapper, but every rapper is not a nog. Now Be Better replies to Allen and says, Hope song, where's my Chinese food? Then Be Better says, what is wrong with the crackers? Like, okay. Truth says, Andre the Obama I dropped this morning, clogged the tea. I'm going to need you come to clean up the mess. Okay, we are talking the reactions and thoughts of a Slim 400, and that's what I'm looking for right now as they come in. Now, Carlos on social media says he is Slim 440, who recorded with Alpha Betty and Lee Bonnie Benny. One says a chance of making a full recovery. Full recovery, slim to none. Slim 400 now. Kales says that LOL is the guy throwing the Tekashi. Then Paul Allen says 4th of July Negathon. Then chance of making a full recovery. That is wishing a full recovery to Slim 400. Wow, harsh comments right here. One Drelilium says that I'm shocked. Then Notre Dame says, again with these obscure rappers, where do TMZ find them? Now the prettiest girl on earth, Nordstrom says, they think that the world revolves around Los Angeles like nothing ever happens anywhere. Right. Then, one Chris Huntington says, hope for the worst. Yes, just like I said in the first story that I made, that after this, there could be the worst. For those of you who know the gun guys and how they think and how they do their things. Now, remember, there's always revenge in this. Now, Truth says that I'm Andre, heroin daddy, white, and I'm old school Compton bitches. I went to Stacking Elementary Law. If you're from Compton, you know that well. Okay, maybe those they have heard. Be Better says it's kind of funny how white men think they're non-violent. Just look how they stole this land from the red man, how they enslaved blacks from for the AONs, how they dropped 2 atomic bombs in Japan, even thought Japan had already surrendered. One thing for sure, whites always blame their victim with a history of committing genocide against others, even they can't live with the guilt. They blame their victim, the most violent beast on earth, the white man. Okay, not my words, but these are social media critics. Now, Be Better says you must laugh to keep from crying. I get it, son. More comments coming in right here. You know, I cannot really game them down, but to read for you what people think. Now, one OMG Estifio replies to Mikey that black men sold black men to white men. Then black men still selling black men. White men no longer buying black men. Somehow, white men arrested 60 years after making it illegal. Though, okay. Then Uh, it gets down here. Watergum says another innocent victim of a madman at the opera. Wow. Jose says, get well, Slim 400. I may not know you, but your family, friends, and loved ones do. Then one Farah says, would the real Slim 400 please die now? Please die now, please. Oh, God. And this was a picture of a white person right here. That is the way some people are savage and how they think. Someone somewhere here says, Carlos says that he once sought to avoid running over a dead squirrel. He was the true hope of peace against the gangs. Okay, just enough of those thoughts and comments from the people. That's the way the people think. Now, one thing I know about such brawls, just in case the team Slim 400 are feeling bad right now, and just in case they do have the guns, may there not be any revenge whatsoever, because the revenge obviously might be to another fellow black person, and we'll see that fellow black people are killing fellow black people. So revenge is not a good one right here. We just so pray that Team 400 really settles down their hearts and they do not react or whatever their minds tell them. I know right now whoever shot Slim 400 could be known by maybe the guys in Compton down on ground, but let's not pick on anyone or let them not pick on anyone. Just let that go, and no revenge should prevail whatsoever. All we wish Slim 400 for is a quick recovery. You can get onto the community section. Let me know what you think about the thoughts and reactions that I've just read for you from the people. I'm Dennis the Business. Keep it Black Social TV. Biggest stories around the globe, but in your land most especially. I'm out.